this book becomes contagious, that you become more than just a listener of an audiobook. What I really hope is that as I talk to you, you'll begin to say something like, I feel that way also. Wow, that's kind of what I always wanted to do, or what I always wanted to be. You see, I think we're going to connect, because I think we were created to really be our brother or sister's keeper and to add value to them. And I think that's what brings a fulfilling, significant life to you and to me. So when I began to prepare to write this book, I felt that I needed a partner. I needed someone else that had the same experiences I had, but maybe different or greater or better experiences than I had. And so I asked a wonderful longtime friend, Rob Hoskins, who's the president CEO of One Hope, an amazing work of adding value to people through literature around the world, literally placing hundreds of millions of just personal growth, self-help, biblical principles in the lives of people that really can help them to better themselves and add value to themselves and to others. So Rob and I had some long talks, and he said he would help me, and boy, he really did. I found that 1 + 1 doesn't really equal 2. It equals 3, maybe 4. I don't know. In this book, sometimes I thought we maybe got up to a 5 or 6. We just kind of multiplied and compounded each other. So this is Rob and me together. Of course, I've been selected to do the reading of it. I think it's because I'm the old man of the two and maybe the older brother. And I'm delighted to do it, but I'm not only representing myself, I'm representing Rob Hoskins, a leader of leaders, a man who really makes a difference in literally millions of people's lives, and he's made a difference in mine. He's going to make a difference in yours. I think we both are just going to come alongside of you and, again, be your friends and do our best to add value to you. So I'm very excited to get into Chapter 1 and start this wonderful journey. And again, remember at any time that, maybe what I'm saying and reading to you just speaks to you, turn that audiobook off for a moment. Maybe take some notes or put down your thoughts. You see, what I'm hoping will happen is, as I talk about making a difference, it will spark you until you'll say, wow, I know where I can make a difference, and I know who I can make a difference with. And hey, I'm finally maybe even understanding why I can make a difference. So let's get started. I think you're kind of like me. We both want to make a difference. Chapter 1. We can't wait for change. St. Augustine of Hippo wrote, Hope has 2 beautiful daughters. Their names are Anger and Courage. Anger at the way things are, and courage to see that they do not remain as they are. Rob and I are very excited to read these words to you, but we want to say something right off of the top. You see, this book is written for you if you want to change your world. Going through the pages of this book, you're going to learn about Missy, a volunteer at a school who was asked to share her apple, discovered hungry children, packed food into backpacks in her garage, and started a program that today feeds 87,000 kids. Missy changed her world. Brian, who took his childhood trauma and pain and used it to build a safe place for sexually abused children so that they could live with hope, dignity, and unconditional love. You see, Brian is changing his world right now. And Ethan, a 3rd grader who put his hand over his heart and asked, Mr. Maxwell, do you ever feel deep down here in your heart that you want to make a difference? You see, Ethan is just beginning to change his world. So this book, Change Your World, is written for you if you want to change yourself, because you're going to be changed as you learn about Charlie, a high school dropout with no sense of purpose in her life who spent 5 months working with children in the slums of Africa and said, I came home a totally, radically changed person. Charlie